A large pile of debris now sits where the Manwin Hotel once stood, and it might be there for a while. Fire tore through the vacant building yesterday, and the plan was to have the site cleaned up as soon as possible. But now there's a snag, and it's unclear when the rubble will be cleared away. Joining us live to explain is CTV's Jeff Keele. So, Jeff, what's the holdup?
There is asbestos on the site, and that requires approvals from the province. This rubble is all that is left of the Manwin Hotel, and it's not being hauled away just yet.
The removal of the debris has been paused temporarily.
The vacant building burned to the ground Wednesday, a year after the city issued a vacate order over fire safety concerns. An emergency demolition was ordered of what was left, and the site was to be cleared with the costs put on the owner's property tax bill. But Winnipeg's fire paramedic chief says because there is asbestos, things are now on hold as provincial approvals are now required before contractors can clean things up.
And they also have to prepare a safety plan. So this is obviously asbestos is dangerous stuff.
The firefighters union says the city needs to do more to stop these dangerous buildings from going up in flames, like hiring more fire prevention officers.
My last shift on duty, I went to 2 separate vacants, and at both of those fires, I had crew members fall through the floor.
The WFPS says they are working to hire more fire inspectors, and the city is bringing in tougher measures to force owners to fix up their properties, like increasing empty building fees and being able to take title of a property for failure to pay taxes after 2 years instead of 3.
The situation with the Manwin was a great example of we need to do this as quickly as possible.
And the city is exploring that option with the Manwin, as it says taxes for the property are outstanding.
So before the city would be in a position to apply to take title through tax sale, we're looking at probably in excess of another year or more.
The Main Street project, which bookends the lot full of debris, is interested in the site.
We hope that something goes there that provides support for our community housing. Something like that would be a great place for a big housing block or something.
Obviously, they're right there, they're contiguous, they wrap around this site. So we know that in Winnipeg right now, we need more housing.
CTV News has reached out to the owner of the Manwin for comment yesterday and again today, and we have not heard back.
Jeff, is Winnipeg seeing more vacant property fires?
Actually, the numbers, while still very high, appear to be dropping. The Winnipeg fire paramedic chief says preliminary numbers for 2025 show there were 220 compared to 274 last year.
Interesting. All right, thanks for this, Jeff. Main Street Project says it is still assessing the damage to 2 of its buildings, which sit adjacent to the Manwin. It says the building housing its administration office, food bank, and clothing donation space suffered extensive water and smoke damage. The nonprofit expects most of the donations there will be a total loss and says it's unable to operate its weekly food bank or accept donations for the time being. Instead, clothing donations should be directed to Silo Mission or Nadinawaymak. The other building, its emergency shelter, experienced minimal damage. It expects to reopen that later on Friday.